Hi there, welcome to Crafty Shenanigans. I'm Shannon Smith, and I'm so excited to do our second video in our Cricut series. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up our Cricut. We're going to go through the little demo project that comes with it and just set up our design space. So we're going to cover quite a bit in just a little amount of time. So let's just jump in and get going on it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to select the machine that we're using, and we are using the Cricut Explore Air. So it says Cricut Explore Family, so we will select that. If you've got a maker, you'll select that. Now we'll give it just a second because it's going to walk us through our project. Okay, so now we've got the setup for Cricut Design Space. Welcome to the Cricut Design Space Setup Wizard. It says setup is now ready to begin installing Cricut Design Space on your computer. Please wait while setup installs Cricut Design Space on your computer. So I will likely speed this part up so I don't bore you to tears. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and complete, it says complete the Cricut Design Space Setup Wizard. Setup has finished installing Cricut Design Space on your computer. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit finish. Okay, so this is the stuff we've already done. We've got everything plugged in. We've got to make sure our machine's on. It is on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit continue. Okay, let's make sure that you've got the latest and greatest firmware on your Cricut device. And I didn't need to click on either of those. It's kind of doing it on its own. All right, now we're ready. We can start our project, it looks like. So it says you're only a cut away. Your Cricut machine is registered and ready. Let's make the simple card included with your machine. Okay. So it's already got it chosen for us. It's all highlighted, so it makes it easy for us to know what we're making. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and make it. Okay, so we've got everything already on our mat. I went ahead and loaded it ahead of time, and when you do load it, if it were a half sheet, you'd always load it to the left. So you want to have it always lined up on this side. So then you're going to feed it through. You've got these little feed guides, and let's go ahead and go from there. Okay, so the first thing it's asking us to do is to load our pen. And we got that when we got our machine. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the lid off, and you can see the little arrow. We're going to open this little guy, and we're going to put it in until the arrow, oops, maybe, until the arrow no longer shows. And then we'll clip that in. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and hit continue. Okay, so I showed you the guides. We're gonna go ahead and push those up to the rollers, and we're gonna hit the load button. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and push go. Perfect. Look how cool that is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to push this button again. This is the same one we pushed when we loaded. We're going to unload with that. And then we're going to not want our pen to sit around not with the cap on. And so we're going to put that on because we're done with that. And we got to close that back up. And okay, so really quickly, I'm going to go through the best way to unload your paper without curling your cardstock is to pull your mat from the cardstock and do the bending on your mat rather than your cardstock. All right, let's see what it says to do next. That's pretty much it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fold this card in half. We're gonna meet that again in just a second. And I need to use my foam folder. Okay, and then we're just going to slip. I'll actually show you because I already did it earlier. This little black piece of paper just slides in to these little corners. And then I'm gonna see if I can get, there's another little thing you can do. So this card is cute all by itself, but there's another fancy little thing I'll show you. We'll go ahead and hit next. It'll give us the option to embellish our card further. So we'll go ahead and we will do that. And we're gonna wait just a second because it'll tell us to pick new project. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, it's all highlighted for us. So now this right here is the screen that you'll see when you go to make a new project of any kind. This is kind of your basic home base for creating things on the Cricut. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click on images, and then let's just go ahead and do that first. Okay. So the image library is where you'll see all of the different things that are available through Cricut. And we are going to go ahead and it's telling us to type in the word film and then to go ahead and search that. Okay, so we're gonna pick that first icon or whatever you wanna call it. And we're going to hit insert images. So that's gonna take that image and it's gonna put it on what we call our canvas. And we're not going to get into the sizing or anything on this video, but we will do that very soon in one of our future videos. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit make it because we're going to keep it the size and color that it is. Now our machine's just going to make sure again that it's connected to the computer. Okay, so we're going to try this again. We did have an error. I don't know if we'll be able to keep going with it. All right, so that wraps up our second video in our Cricut series. I hope that maybe you are a little less afraid and you're ready to kind of jump in and start playing and really get your hands in there. We did have a little glitch on the second part of the card, so we just decided rather than worry about all of that. I know that they're doing a lot of work right now with the beta testing and all of that kind of stuff, so Design Space does have glitches now and then, so if you do want to pursue that, you can call Cricut.com. They'll walk you through it, and you may not have that issue on your computer. For whatever reason, I was having a hard time with it. So we will go ahead and we will do some more things on our Cricut on our third installment, which should be happening sometime next week, if not sooner. So now you've played with your Cricut a little bit. Maybe this might be further than you've gotten with your Cricut before. But it's really simple. It's a lot of fun. There's so many different ways, so many levels of what you can do with it. I know that I've barely scratched the surface as far as in my personal use and definitely on the videos, but we are going to have so much fun. We're going to go ahead and dive deep into all of the different things that it can do so that we can get all of our creative juices going and be able to create all those fun ideas from our brains through our Cricuts. Anyway, thanks again. I'll see you soon.